Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here. It's a new day in the United States Senate, and it's a new day in America. The American people have loudly rejected the failed policies of the Biden-Harris-Schumer agenda. And this Republican team is united. We are on one team. We are excited to reclaim the majority and to get to work with our colleagues in the House to enact President Trump's agenda. We have a mandate from the American people, a mandate not only to clean up the mess left by the Biden-Harris-Schumer agenda, but also to deliver on President Trump's priorities. We will make sure that the President and his team have the tools and the support that they need to enforce border security laws and to remove the violent criminals who are wreaking havoc in every one of our states. We will work to make America prosperous again by streamlining the bureaucratic machine and overturning costly Biden-Harris regulations. And we will work to restore American energy dominance, not just our energy security, but energy dominance, which will lower costs and bolster our national security. I'm excited to get to work with this team right away, and I want to thank my colleagues who placed their faith in me to serve as leader, and to those who were supporting another candidate. I promise to be a leader who serves the entire Republican conference. We will have an ambitious agenda, and we'll take each and every Republican working together to be successful.
Do you have any concerns about President Trump's cabinet picks so far, and what advice will you give him when it comes to choosing nominees who will pass Senate confirmation?
Well, as you know, the Senate has an advise and consent role under the Constitution, so we will do everything we can to process his noms quickly, get them installed in their position so they can begin to implement his agenda.
Leader Thune, you said that recess appointments are on the table. That's a key demand from President-elect Donald Trump. Will you move forward with that?
Well, what we're going to do is make sure that we are processing his nominees in a way that gets them into those positions so they can implement his agenda. How that happens remains to be seen. You know, obviously, we want to make sure our committees have confirmation hearings like they typically do, and that these nominees reported out to the floor. But I've said this, and I mean it, that we expect a level of cooperation from the Democrats to work with us to get these folks installed. And obviously, we're going to look at explore all options to make sure that they get moved and that they get moved quickly.
Will the legislative filibuster remain unchanged under your tenure?
Yes.
How do you intend to balance maintaining the independence of the Senate with passing the president-elect's agenda?
Well, I mean, the Senate, as you know, is by the founders' design, a place where the minority has a voice in our process. And we will do the job that the founders intended us to do in the United States Senate and that the American people intend us to do. And that, right now, after this mandate election coming out of the American people, is to work with this president on an agenda that unwinds a lot of the damage of the Biden-Harris-Schumer agenda and puts in place new policies that will move our country forward in a different direction.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Opinions Vary. That's Opinions with an A. Please like, share, and subscribe. And will this guy be a problem? We'll see. That's John Thune, the new Senate Majority Leader, taking over for his buddy, Mitch McConnell. Not surprised that he got the vote, because there are still enough establishment rhinos in the Senate to get a guy like him over the edge. Rick Scott didn't really have a chance. He did get some support, but not nearly enough. And we'll see what happens. Even the way he's talking there, he's not strong enough for me. I don't trust him. Maybe he'll surprise us. There is a mandate by the people. I think he's not stupid. Obviously, he's not a stupid person. So he knows that the people have spoken. And I think if he messes around, he will be facing a lot of pressure to either step down or they will try to force him out. So we'll see what happens. But there is definitely as the article we're about to read, a rocky past between President Trump and John Thune. So let's get into that in this article from Forbes to get a little background on John Thune and what we might hopefully not see going forward. And hopefully they can get along, and hopefully John Thune does the right thing and pushes this agenda through without a problem. So let's get into this article. What to know about Trump's relationship with John Thune, including rocky past. From Forbes, Molly Bohannon, November 13th, 2024. Senator John Thune, Republican, South Dakota, was elected by Republicans Wednesday to be the party's first new Senate leader in nearly 2 decades, despite some MAGA Republicans pushing for a more fervent supporter of the president-elect as opposed to Thune, who endorsed Donald Trump this cycle but broke with him in the past. Key facts. Thune and Trump's relationship began in 2016 when, after endorsing him for president months earlier, Thune became the first Republican leader to call on Trump to withdraw from the presidential race after the infamous Access Hollywood tape was made public, as a lot of people did. A lot of people were ready to cut and run. Shortly after calling on Trump to leave the race and give the nomination to then vice presidential candidate Mike Pence, imagine if that would have happened, Thune said he would still support the nominee of our party, but he's got a lot of work to do, I think, if he's going to have any hope of winning this election. Well, we all know how that turned out. The pair hit another road bump in 2020 when Trump maintained the election was stolen, but Thune encouraged people to move on and accept the outcome. Thune is a milquetoast establishment Republican. Let's just be honest. Thune also said any attempt by the House conservatives to challenge the results of the Electoral College would go down like a shot dog. The comments drew ire from Trump. Well, Kristi Noem probably liked that. I digress. Who said on Twitter, Thune's political career is over, and South Dakota doesn't like weakness. Trump later encouraged South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, speaking of, to run against Thune, who he called a rhino or Republican in name only when he was up for re-election in 2020. Noem had previously said, Thune is a friend of mine, and I will not be challenging him. Thune did not vote to convict Trump in either of his impeachment trials, but issued a harsh statement after the second one, stating his vote to acquit Trump was not an exoneration for his conduct on January 6, 2021. Trump did not endorse Thune during his re-election bid in 2022, and after Thune won, he said the broad Republican losses were evidence that the party couldn't rely on Trump, saying you can't have a party that's built around one person's personality. Again, let's see how that one turned out. Looks like it's pretty much the Republican Party is now Donald Trump's party. There is no what, ifs, ands, or buts about it. The party is in Trump's image, period. End of story. This election season, Thune initially endorsed Senator Tim Scott for president, but later backed Trump, saying in February, I support former President Trump's campaign to win the presidency, and I intend to do everything I can to see that he has a Republican majority in the Senate, working with him to restore American strength at home and abroad. The Wall Street Journal reported Thune met with Trump in March at Mar-a-Lago to diffuse tension, and Thune told the Journal the pair has an understanding and it's professional, adding, we're going to need to work together for the good of the country. After being elected Wednesday, Thune released a statement saying he was extremely honored and that the Republican team is united behind President Trump's agenda. This is a saying, quote from the past. What former President Trump did to undermine faith in our election system and disrupt the peaceful transfer of power is inexcusable, Thune said in February 13th, 2021 statement released after Trump's second impeachment trial. So this guy, he's not a fan. He's not a fan. They're not fans of each other. But you know what? That's it. Be adults, especially you, Thune. Trump's in charge. His agenda. The people have spoken. Don't mess around. Trump did not endorse a senator in this election for the new Republican leader, but said in a post on Truth Social, the next leader must agree to allow recess appointments or temporary appointments made by the president without Senate approval when it is in recess. Thune defeated Florida Senator Rick Scott, a right-wing firebrand who received endorsements from Trump allies Elon Musk and Senator Marco Rubio, but was knocked out in the first vote, and Senator John Cornyn, who's honestly would have been a complete disaster. If I had, gun to my head, I take Thune. I have to. Cornyn Cornyn just should be a Democrat. Thune was first elected to the Senate in 2004 and has held the number 2 Senate Republican position of whip since 19. Thune will replace Senator Mitch McConnell, a key ally of his who is retiring as the party's Senate leader after 18 years. Thune's victory comes as Republicans are likely to secure a trifecta by taking control of the presidency, House, and Senate, though control of the House has not yet been called. Yes, it has. The fact that these publications don't call it yet, even Fox News, it's really just disgusting. Just stop it already, which will likely make it easier for Republicans to pass their agenda. 29. That's how many votes Thune got from the Senate Republicans to secure the position. In the first vote, he received 23, Cornyn 15, Scott 13. Scott never had a chance. It's a shame. Trump's comments on Thune's election. Trump has not congratulated him or weighed in publicly as of mid-Wednesday afternoon, but Thune said in a tweet that he had spoken to Trump and Senate Republicans are excited and ready to get to work implementing President Trump's agenda on behalf of the American people. Well, put your money where your mouth is and let's go. Some MAGA personalities have criticized Thune's election. Far-right commentator Charlie Kirk said in a tweet, Thune has a short window to show us he will support President Trump, fill his cabinet, confirm his judges, and pass his agenda. If he doesn't, we will work to remove him. Benny Johnson, another MAGA commentator, criticized the secret voting process on X, formerly known as Twitter, asking Thune why the vote had to be secret and why Trump wasn't invited to speak before it. So, there we go. We'll see what happens. I'm cautiously optimistic because this is a different Republican Party now than it was in 2017 when Trump first went into office. As I said, the party is his now. It is in his image. There are tons of MAGA in the House and tons of MAGA in the Senate now, and his cabinet is full MAGA. So Thune is going to make a mistake if he thinks he's going to play games and, try to thread needles with Democrats. No, I don't. Learn your lesson from what happened with this immigration bill during this campaign. Okay? It was used as a cudgel against the Republicans because you had Jim Lankford from Oklahoma, who is now on a leadership team, unfortunately, who stupidly, there was no reason to work with Democrats on an immigration bill. None. The issue was a complete loser for them. And you go in there and you try to work with them, and all they're going to do is attach every member of the Republican Party to it now, and they attach Trump to it, saying he killed it to make sure he had something to run on. Don't work with the Democrats. Not at this point. They don't want to work with you. They want to destroy you. Now, the sooner some of you Republicans understand that they will never like you, they never want you to be successful. They will only use you to move themselves up and to get their agenda through for their political power. The sooner you morons start realizing that, the better off we're going to be as a country. So let's see if Thune and Lankford and anybody else who's one of these old school, establishment Republicans in the Uniparty has learned a thing. We're going to find out pretty quickly. What do you guys think? Do you think that we're going to have problems now because he's the leader of the Senate? I don't know. As I said, I'm cautiously optimistic. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you made it this far in a video, I think you like what you heard. You like what you're hearing. Please subscribe. Please like. And I'm going to continue doing this. I'm enjoying it a lot. Continue to follow me at Opinions Vary.